Over the years, we've had some incredible custom zombie maps, which has allowed us to enjoy a whole range of custom experiences, whether that be from completing the map's Easter egg, possibly using a custom wonder weapon if it features on the map, or even simply just appreciating the mapper's vision by exploring the map and just having a good old time. However, in some cases, the mappers decide to go that extra mile because they want to give us the best possible experience they have to offer, and the way they do this is by including an end game boss fight. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through the top 5 custom zombie boss fights that I have personally seen with my own eyes. But before I dive straight in guys, I just want to mention that this was extremely difficult to put together because there are so many great ones to choose from, and all of the maps featured in this video will be linked down in the description. And so without further ado, let's dive straight in. Coming in at number 5 is Nightmare, created by Zeroy, RDV and Divine Fury. Nightmare was a complete game changer when it first dropped, and it really does show you the level custom zombies can get to when the map is in the spotlight. Nightmare's boss fight enters with a custom intro, and straight after the cutscene finishes, you are immediately thrown into combat against a boss called Nightmare, which is where the map gets its name from. During the fight, you must face wave after wave of zombies, alongside dodging his attacks, which can do some serious damage when combined with the zombie slaps. And to top it all off, when you defeat the boss, the map finishes with a custom outro. At number 4 we have Wasteland by Planet. Not only does this map feel like you're playing Buried Reimagined, but there is also 2 bosses in the map that you can choose from. One is called the Hive and the other is called the Mutation. Both bosses are completely unique and have their own special abilities, and in addition to this you have to fight wave after wave of zombies while trying to stay fully focused on the bosses. This map will keep you on your toes, and I would strongly encourage you to play this map at least twice in order to get the best out of both worlds. At number 3 we have Atonement, created by Madgaz. Now first things first, if you love World War style maps and you're a fan of the Wolfenstein series, then this map is right up your street. Not only does this map look and feel incredible, but the boss you have to face later down the line is a freaking Panzerhund, which of course if you guys have played the Wolfenstein series, then you'll know it's in that game. In this boss fight, you'll have to defend yourself against the undead whilst the Panzerhund is chasing you until you have the opportunity to charge up the reactor and shock the boss with electricity. And the only way you can defeat him is if you do this complete sequence 3 times. And to top it all off, once you defeat the boss, it also comes with a custom outro as well. Now before we get into the last 2 of the video, I just wanted to add some honourable mentions as I couldn't leave some of these out of the picture, so let's dive straight in. First up we have Perish, created by Hitman Veer. This map is a Black Ops 1 experience and was created in reference to the Paris map we all thought we was going to get from Treyarch many years ago. And this map was supposed to be a Black Ops 1 DLC, but in the end they didn't go through with it for reasons unknown. But thankfully Hitman Veer came along, resurrected the forgotten map and brought it back to life. Next up we have another Black Ops 1 map called Battery, created by GoGetter. This map is based off the World at War multiplayer map and features a full main Easter egg along with an incredible boss fight where you must face the Apothicon boss from Black Ops 3 Revelations. Next up is Dark Plan, created by Simbo and Blue Shark. This map is a Christmas theme experience and features 3 boss fights, 2 mini bosses from the Infinite War zombies, the Clown and the Slasher, and the main boss fight is from Killing Floor. Dark Plan was also the winner of the recent You Always Win mapping contest, so congrats going out to both mappers. Next up on the list is Hearthstone Tavern, created by Sphinx. Now if you're a massive fan of World at Warcraft, then Hearthstone Tavern is a map made in heaven just for you. This map is a full-on World of Warcraft experience which includes music, assets, voiceovers etc, all taken from World at Warcraft. But the spotlight is of course the main boss fight. The map has its own designated boss fight arena and you have to face the one and only the almighty Lich King. Up next is Kowloon, created by Logical Edits. This map is a fully fledged Cold War experience. We're talking Cold War guns, perks, you name it, this map has it. But what really caught my eye about this map is the actual boss fight. You have to face off against freaking Godzilla. Honestly, this map is a complete joy to play from start to finish, and if you're a lover of Cold War zombies, then Logical has you covered. Next up we have MORI Rebirth, created by Emox. This is a full remaster from the original that came out back in 2019. And my god is this map beautiful. MORI has always been one of those maps that sits really close to my heart, and what makes Rebirth even better is it has a full main Easter egg along with a boss fight, in which you get to face the Cosmic Silverback, which is wild as we've only ever seen this in Dead Ops Arcade. And lastly we have LEVIATHAN, created by Jonath Qatar. This map is set on a remote island in the North Sea and it resides in an abandoned secluded rocket/research facility. LEVIATHAN has one of the hardest Easter eggs out there in my opinion, and the boss fight at the end is also a very tough challenge. When you enter the boss battle you come face to face with a massive gatekeeper, and essentially you must fill up a bunch of pillars with souls. Now this might seem easy, but trust me, it really isn't. You'll find yourself checking your surroundings regularly because zombies come from every single direction. Now, as mentioned at the start of the video, this was extremely hard to put together due to how many awesome maps are out there. So I just want to apologise if I've left any maps out of this video, but please feel free to add them in the comments and I'll be sure to take a look at them. At the number 2 spot, we have Rainy Death, created by Hitman Veer. Honestly, where do I even start? This map is mind-blowing. Not only has it been completely remastered from the World at War days, but it features assets from Killing Floor, Destiny, Payday 2, Battlefield, Apex, the list completely goes on, all of which have been ported over to create this absolute masterpiece. However, when it comes to the boss fight, this is where the map moves on to a whole nother level. Rainy Death's boss fight enters with a custom intro, and after the cutscene finishes, you are chucked straight into combat against the Ronin from Titanfall. I know, a freaking Titanfall custom zombies boss, absolutely insane. The boss has 2 phases in which he recharges to full health after phase 1 is completed, and alongside this you have to avoid his special attacks, zombies, special zombies, as well as additional challenges such as lockdowns on half of the map. The floor is electricity, which is a take on the floor is lava, and even a nuke phase where you must enter a safe zone before it goes off, otherwise you actually end up dying. Both this map and the boss fight is a pure definition of what custom zombies is all about, and it's a defo must play for those who have not yet tried this out. And finally, coming in at that number 1 spot, which I'm sure most of you won't be surprised by, it's the one and only Leviathan, created by Jaybird632. Again, very similar to Rainy Death, this map has been fully remastered from the World at War days, and includes a whole heap of content for you to sink your teeth into. However, for me personally, whenever I hear custom zombie bosses being spoken about, the first one that always comes to mind is the almighty Leviathan, which for those who may not know is a mythical sea serpent which has been around for hundreds if not thousands of years. Now this boss fight, as you can imagine, is no joke, and where this creature is based off mythology, it does an incredible job in allowing us to have an insight of how this beast could have been if it was around during our lifetime. Which I'm sure we're all happy about, because imagine if this thing actually existed. Absolute monster. The boss has some extremely powerful attacks, and although zombies are coming from the left, right and centre, I can assure you that these are the least of your worries. Now for me personally, this map is a must play, and I would strongly advise you playing with a team of 4, because the map's Easter egg has some really tough steps, and it will take a huge amount of time to be able to get anywhere close to actually entering the boss fight. And so there we have it guys, this is my top 5 custom zombies list, and it's actually the very first time I've ever done anything like this. So if you guys want to see me make some more top 5 videos, please go ahead and smash that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you in the next one.